What is going on, guys? Syndicate Sama back at you guys with another video. Welcome back to the channel, man. I'm glad I'm getting some videos out there. I haven't been doing too much lately. Let's fix that lighting a little bit. I haven't been doing too much lately, and I thought I'd get some free time to upload some videos, show you guys what I do with my hair. And like I stated in the last one, this one's going to be about how to shampoo dreadlocks. So let's hop into it. So I'm going to start out showing you guys the products I use. It's just two. They're by the same company, Shea Moisture, pretty famous company. Not necessarily used for dreadlocks, but I've used them for a while and have been having some good success. The first one is Shea Moisture's Curl and Shine Shampoo. Coconut Hibiscus. They have different ones, Curl and Shine, but this one's the Coconut and Hibiscus. I use this one for a few reasons. First reason being they don't use sulfates, parabens, phosphates, paraffin, all that other stuff damages your hair. And you don't want that, especially when working with dreadlocks. It makes your hair weak, it damages. You want to keep your hair compact, tight, and healthy as possible. And if you're not washing your hair often enough, you can run into a lot of these problems where the bottom of the root isn't logged properly and it's only hanging by a strand. I went through it all. This is my second set of dreadlocks, and I feel like I've learned a lot, so I'm trying to teach you guys the same stuff. Don't make the same mistakes I did, and go with something like this. You want to keep it as natural as possible. This isn't perfect, but it doesn't use a lot of this stuff that ruins your hair. So Shea Moisture, you can pick it up at Walmart, Walgreens, anything of that nature. And the second one is also by Shea Moisture, and it's the Curl Enhancing Smoothie. I use this stuff when I get out of the shower, or when I get out from shampooing my hair. And I use this specifically because it's like the same brand, so they're going with the same thing. Not as much parabens, no sulfate, none of that stuff. So I want to keep it as natural as possible with doing this stuff. And yeah, that's why I use these two. You can pick them up. They're not that expensive. I got both of those for under 20 bucks. So we're gonna hop into how I actually shampoo my hair, and then we'll show how we use the Curl Enhancing Smoothie. So let's get it. Alright, so we're in the restroom and we're under the shower. We're going to get our hair nice and wet, apply it evenly, and then get the shampoo, come in there and massage it in from root to tip. Root to tip, nice and evenly throughout the hair. And I'm going to speed this part up so you're not watching me shampoo my hair for too long. Alright guys, so we're out of the shower, or shampooing our hair. You guys seen how I revived it and put the product in. Now we're going to come in with the next one, the Curl Enhancing Smoothie. And don't use too much. Let's just go in there. And what I like to do is I like to flip my hair to the side like that and apply it little bit by little bit from the root. You don't want to get it in between the hair. This is more for the root, and to keep it nice and even. Alright, I don't use too much of this stuff. Just come in there like that, massage it. Alright, use a little bit more. I mean, you don't have to worry about not being able to use enough, because this stuff lasts like fucking forever, as long as you use it sparingly and don't go all willy-nilly with it. That's why I like to keep two products for styling, because this can be used pretty much anytime. I mean, like for the a rub and go or wash and go method when you're just waking up, you put some water on your hair. You can use this stuff as well. It's curl based. They're promoting that curl pattern that we're looking for to keep the dreads nice and locked. So yeah, you can go with this for the wash and go method, or you can just stick with another one. I like to have two so I don't run out of one. I'll have a backup for later. I'll use this one on shampoo just because it's by the same brand, and I use other ones for different times. Alright, let's do the back. Same way, not too much, just enough to soothe it, because I know it's thirsty. Oop, didn't pause the video. There. And there you kind of have it, guys. That's all you're going to need to do. That's all you're going to want to do for the most part to keep your hair, you know, revitalized, looking good, you know, hydrated for the most part. If you live somewhere where it's hot, your hair can, you know, get stripped of its natural oils and stuff like that. So you want to keep your hair hydrated, clean, you know, clogged pores and clogged dreads that are just saturated with all types of product and stuff. You know, it's not going to grow the way it should. It's going to grow a lot slower. You're not going to see a lot of progress. So get in the habit of washing your hair often, shampooing your hair often, you know, using products that that won't harm your hair as much. You know, you can use any any shampoo that you like to, but if you go with something that has, you know, less of the harmful stuff that strips your hair of, you know, its natural oils and essential stuff, then you're gonna regret it in the long run. So in the next video, I'm not quite sure what I'm gonna be uploading. It might not be anything about hair, it might be about something else. So stay tuned, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.